You take a shower, you clean your clothes, you even clean your countertops, right? So quick question. Is there a way to develop immunity to toxic energy? Every living thing is made up of energy. That energy can be dense or it can be thin. And it's from that energy that our bodies are made. It's made up of two kinds of energies. An energy that is above, and then there's an energy below. So the energy above is your connection to God, your creator, your higher self. And then the energy below is your connection to your roots, to Mother Earth, to your family, your friends, the way you move about in the physical world. So the energy above, they call that universal energy. And then the energy below is called extraterrestrial energy. And when those two energies come together, they make up your spiritual body. Now, this energy is in you, it's around you, and it moves with you everywhere you go, giving off an energy frequency, much like your fingerprint. It's unique to you. When you think of you're going through the world, and basically throughout the day, you can pick up energy from other people that attaches to you like dirt, really. So just think about it. You walk around all day, all the time. You know, you go home at night and you take a bath and you wash off all the dirt, all of the grime, all the bacteria that you have come into contact with, especially now with Corona going around. You know, you hurry up, you go home and you wash your hands really, really good, because you want to make sure that they're clean before you touch your face or you touch anything in your house, because you don't want to spread this virus everywhere, right? So think about that. You take a bath to clean yourself. You wipe down your counters, you spray it with Lysol, you spray it with bleach, so that bad bacteria and viruses don't spread and make you sick. That's a part of your health and wellness routine. If your spiritual body can pick up dirt just as your physical body, why do you clean your physical body but you don't clean your spiritual body? And is it possible to clean your spiritual body? It is very possible, and I want to show you a method of how you can do that today. And it's called spiritual baths. Salt baths, spiritual baths. What this does is that it cleanses your aura of any negative energy that you may go out and come into contact with. So this starts the conversation of, how do you approach wellness? So if you approach wellness and you're only attending to your physical body, you're not 100% well, because you should also be attending to your spiritual body and your mental body. All of these things need to be cleansed out on a regular basis, just as your home, or when you do that detox because you've been eating a lot of processed foods. Maybe you've been drinking a lot of alcohol and you can feel the slug in the drain. So you want to do a detox to cleanse out your body so you can feel more energetic. Well, the same thing goes for your spiritual body. In order to maintain a high frequency, which to manifest things that you want in your life, you have to be emitting a higher frequency, because that's what those good things are attracted to. When you're approaching wellness, our attention to the details of making sure we wash our hands and making sure that we're keeping our homes clean. You should also be making sure that you keep clean your spiritual body. So I want to show you a technique that you can use to actually cleanse your spiritual body and remove any negative or toxic energy that you might pick up when you move throughout the day. most of the time I do this particular ritual near a full moon or a new moon. When I do my spiritual baths, basically the first thing I do is I begin to run my water. I like it fairly hot because sometimes I procrastinate and I don't get in there immediately. But while I'm running my water, I'll go in and I'll burn my sage. So, I mean, I'm not sure if you use sage or not, but it's simple. You just basically burn it like so. You can blow it, or if you have a fan or a feather, a lot of people like to use that just to keep the oxygen kind of circulating around it, to keep it lit. Light it and you just kind of swirl it around the room. I like to go clockwise because clockwise mean that you're trying to call something positive in. So when you do this, you want to make sure that you're getting like behind the door, because this actually rids your space from negative energy. But it's scientifically proven that sage actually kills bacteria and viruses in the air. So it really does rid your space of negative energy or harmful things that can be present in your environment. So basically I do that in my bathroom first as I'm running my water. Then I always add sea salt. So that's another ingredient you want to have in your spiritual bath, is sea salt. This is actually the most important ingredient. If anything, if all you have is sea salt, and I like to use sea salt. Some people use Epsom salt. The thing with Epsom salt that I don't care for is that they put additives in it. And so I'm not particular about having the additives in my bath. So I make sure I just get sea salt, and I actually read the back of the label to make sure that's all that's in there. Because some of them they'll tell you that they have stuff in it. So see how that says 100% natural coarse sea salt. And this, I mean, you could get this. I get this from Winn-Dixie. Well, I live in the South. I live in Louisiana, so we have Winn-Dixie out here. But this is about $1.29. I tend to use a lot of salt in my baths. I'm going to say 1/4 cup to a half a cup would be enough. I probably use about a cup in my bath. So you want to make sure you have some sea salt. You don't necessarily have to have this, but Florida water, you can get this at some Walmarts have this. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon. Or you can go to a Bonica. Basically where they sell like candles, tarot cards, crystals, stuff like that. Ask them for some Florida water. They're going to have it. Or you can go to your church and you can get holy water. I've used holy water before. And then the last thing you want to add to your bath is a little bit of olive oil. This is a carrier oil, so it doesn't really have an intention with it. It just basically lessens the harm maybe with an essential oil if you put essential oils in your bath. Now, essential oils have intentions. When you're doing the spiritual bath, it's really about the intentions that you're setting when you're doing this. Like, so your intention could be going into the bath because you want to release negative energy, or maybe an experience that happened that day and you're kind of feeling the weight of it, and you just want to feel a release. So instead of going binge eat on ice cream, or, you know, eating a whole box of cookies, you can just simply go take a spiritual bath. And I'm just giving you the basics of a spiritual bath. You can also use crystals. I have this bowl of crystals, and so I have some rose quartz here. Basically what I'll do is once I run my bath and I'm in the tub, I'll submerge this whole bowl in the tub with me, because I want the frequency from those crystals to kind of get into the bath. And even with crystals, all of these crystals, they have an intention set to them, a frequency that they're on. Rose quartz is loving, clearing energy, so it's really good for cleansing and getting rid of negative energy and bringing in love. Then after you do all that, I light white candles. This, you can get this from Dollar General. So this is about $1, I think. I'll light about 3 of these candles around my tub. Basically, you light your candle, white candle. White is about cleansing. The color white is about, you know, cleansing, pure. And as you burn, as it burns, you know, it's releasing all of the negative energy. And so once the stage is set, then I like to burn some incense. So this is rose incense, and I'm using it because it's love. You know, the highest frequency is love. So you want to get rid of negative energy, you want to call in some positive energies. So I'll light a rose incense to call in the frequency of love, and that's the creative force energy, right? Then you want to get down into the tub. You focus on what you want to release, and you just kind of like splash the water over your body, you know. If there's anything, if there's really nothing on your mind at the time, just, you know, rub the water on your body and then lay back into the water. I like to meditate in my bath. And meditation really is about trying to clear your mind of all thought. Lately, it's been kind of hard for me to clear my mind. So what I normally do is I'll play some binaural beats while I'm in the tub. And even those frequencies have certain intentions. So if you want to release negative energy, you can find a binaural beat that actually says that. This one is, it says, let go of mental blocks. This is one I've been listening to a lot while I've been in my bath. And so basically, I put this on, get an eye mask so that you can be in complete darkness. Then I normally just sit in the tub for 10 or 15 minutes, quieting my mind. That's basically it. Your spiritual bath is done. You let the water out normal. It's best to go straight to bed after your spiritual bath. You don't want to interact with any kind of social media, television, really nothing, because sometimes you're just looking for answers to certain things. Maybe you're confused, and we all just get confused sometimes, you know, or maybe you're hurting about something, and we all hurt sometimes. And so just go to bed with your notebook and your pen and go to sleep. And when you wake up from your sleep, have your pen and paper ready to write down whatever comes to you. I normally do 3 pages of journaling when I wake up in the morning. But after a spiritual bath is even better, because you'll be more equipped and in a better position to get clear messages from your higher self. There's a full moon and a new moon every month. So every month you have the opportunity to write out goals and set intentions, and just write down the things that you desire in life. And so new moons are always great for manifesting things. So whatever it is that you want to do or you want to work on, write that down. And really writing it down solidifies it, you know. It makes it more real. But just make sure you do that spiritual bath and get your spiritual body nice and clean so that, you know, you can have a greater connection with your higher self, with your creator, with God. Normally, when I take a spiritual bath, I feel a release immediately. So I hope that helps you guys, and I hope you go take a spiritual bath tonight. Have a great night. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, leave it in the comments below and subscribe. It helps support the channel. As always, take care of you.
Nothing without intention. Do nothing without intention.